Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Shauna. I'm an adult doll collector and my videos are for other adults. I love dolls and today I'm going to be looking at the Holiday Sister gift set. This was in back in the 90s and I have two sets and I was more actively collecting back then and I'm collecting now, but I did take a break from collecting Barbie and these have been in my storage for I don't know how many years now. I'm gonna have to look at the back of the box to know for sure or on the bottom when they came out. But I'm going to go ahead and I've tried to do this series Freed from the Box Friday. And it's Friday, Black Friday, and I've just been busy. So I'm gonna do the video today. Hopefully I'll get it out today, but it may be out tomorrow, which will be Saturday, obviously. But here they are, both of them. And it's like, I love opening dolls, but there's also a little part of me that kind of loves to keep the dolls in the box. Also, because of all the artwork and the way they're displayed, they're easy to stack like this. They're easy to store like this, and they dust off pretty easily when they're in the box. When they're out of the box, I got to find a doll stand and all that stuff. And as I'm looking at them, I was planning to open the box on the right because there is damage. As you can see, like I said, they've been in storage for close to 30 years. They came out in 1999, so 24 years ago. And I'm noticing in the bottom of this box, it really got damaged, but there's a doll shoe in there, and it belongs actually to my mom's vintage doll. And I've been wondering where this shoe went. Somehow it got, where they were stored, her shoe got put in there, and I used to have to rubber band it. Obviously, the top of the shoe has broken off, but that was from hers when she was a child, so back in the 1940s. Wow, how weird it showed up there. But I wasn't even going to say that I mentioned that. I noticed that. I think the dolls, the Barbies, have different face paint, and maybe it's just the plastic aging on the front of the packaging. I'm not sure. Maybe that's it. And the angle of their head makes them look a little different. I know sometimes the factories would play a role on how the dolls looked. Like I said, this is be the one that will be opened because this box is just a mess. But in the box, the Holiday Sisters, which please understand, I'm a big fan of Kelly and I love Kelly dolls. So this was a Christmas set, and I think I already have a set open like this. It may have been my mom's because she was collecting also, not as actively as me, but she would get ones like this that she really liked. And when she had her, well, my children, when they came over to play, if my daughter wanted to open a box up, they had permission to pretty much to open the boxes. And I don't think she told them no very often if it was something fun like opening Barbies. But this one, I'm pretty sure I have this one available somewhere in my house. But I wanted to show you the back of the box before we do this opening. And the artwork is wonderful, or the photography. So you see you have the three of them. And I'm getting a call. I'm going to have to stop. Oh, shoot. So it is now Saturday, and you can see I have gone ahead and opened up one of the sets. I have to tell you what happened. So I was about to show you the back of the box, and I will show you the back of the box. I still have one of them all sealed up in the factory, sealed, you know, in the box. But what happened is I got a phone call from my son. He was with my husband, and I'll put a little picture in there. My husband was picking up my son because he was at a friend's house, and we had dropped him off on the way back from something because it was Black Friday and we were out later than we planned. But when he was going to pick up my son, it was cold, it was nighttime, he didn't want my son to get left outside. There was a little dog in the street. And at first he called me, like when he called, I missed the call. I accidentally hit the end call instead of hitting answer. I dropped everything. And I thought at first that possibly the dog had been hit. And I was so scared. And he goes, oh no. The dog came to me. It's very nice. I wanted to warn you, I'm coming home with the dog because he couldn't find the owner. He had gone up and down the street and couldn't find an owner. But originally it was one woman. And like I said, I'll put the little picture in. My son did send me a selfie with him and the dog, but he doesn't really like me sharing his photos online. So anyway, he said, get ready because I'm coming home with the dog. And but as soon as he goes, I couldn't find the owner. I'm going to go back out and try to find if someone's looking for a dog. I came home, I jumped on Nextdoor, which usually we don't care for that app very much because we don't like when people are, hey, what was a loud crash, sound. But when it comes to finding pets, it is a great thing. So I went online and someone had just 3 minutes earlier posted that they were missing their Pomeranian dog and if anyone had seen it. So I was able to answer right away. I think that's the one my husband just found. My son sending me a selfie, my son sending me a photo. I think it's your dog. And we were able to get her address and reunite that dog. So thankfully the dog is safe. It was the sweetest dog, as you can see in the little video that I took. I tried to get a video. I jumped in the back of the car with the dog, and the dog was so cute. We had a blanket in there, just rolled up. So I hope you're still watching the video and you're an animal lover like I am and enjoyed the story of a, dog, I guess, that got out from under the fence. They're going to fix their fence. But thankfully the dog is safe. It was cold and it was the sweetest little dog. So the dog's home. It maybe took a half hour for that whole procedure. And then it was just too late. I couldn't get back to this video. I was trying to make it before they were back home. And right now they're out, and my husband and son are watching Predator. I think that's the movie. I'm not into that kind of stuff with our friend. And so I'm just going to enjoy this and enjoy my doll time. So like I mentioned, I love the Kelly doll. I used to be in a Kelly club online and we had a mini convention. Maybe I'll share some stuff from that another time. So let's take a look at each of these beautiful dolls. So obviously they used to each hold something. Yeah, everybody came with an accessory. So here is Kelly. And I think her accessory was the little teddy bear I will hold up in a few minutes. I did brush their hair. They came with one red brush to share. She has tights, a cute little red jacket, a bow under the chin on that little hat, little black Mary Jane shoes. And this is the way I love my dolls. Oh my gosh. She's got blonde hair, blue eyes, little bangs. I'm saying little just because overall she is little and she is beautiful. So adorable. And I don't have little mini stands, so I don't think she's going to stand on her own. Okay, there she is standing. And there we have Stacy. Oh, Kelly came with this tiny little bear. And I believe this one's Kelly's. And I think there's a little bit of red staining over the years from her coat. But there she is. Or he or she, whatever she wanted to have her bear. A little red bow. So tiny and so cute. Then here is Stacy. And again, I did brush her hair. The fur trim on any doll outfit is something I love. I love it on my own clothes. She has little earmuffs, and what they look like is they're ribbon with a little bit of elastic on the backs under her hair. So it's something I think I could make with little puff balls that you buy at the craft store. And she's got little bangs. All of their hair is the same color, shade of blonde. And the fur trim. Buttons down the front. Little white tights in Mary Jane's. And they're not wearing like a dress underneath. This is the whole outfit. Just beautiful. Love her. Oops. And she came with this little package. I think they're still using this mold to make more of these. And it doesn't open. So let's see. And finally, here is the one everyone recognizes, Barbie. Her hair is shorter than it usually is. So she has bangs, blue eyes. Hoping this is focusing for you. Black buttons down the front with little, you can see the snaps to really hold it closed. The buttons are pretend or fake. They're non-functioning buttons. And they all have like something red in their hair, or, Kelly has the hat. Her hair is about shoulder length, a little bit longer. Fur trim at the collar and at her sleeves, the wrists. Black stockings, little black boots with the fur trim like Santa, but hers are high heel. And she came with a set of little ice skates. Gorgeous, gorgeous set for 3 dolls. Let me show you that box. So here is the box, and this I love like the scenery in there. They're standing in front of double doors with the garland on these poles. I don't remember what you call them, pillars. And there's little Christmas wreaths, lights. And like I said, I think there's string that no longer functions. I think Kelly was holding the teddy bear because the package, the little gift, is closest to Stacy, and there is the brush. You can see the loose, well, you can hear the loose teddy bear in there. The skates are on Barbie's shoulder. And I was showing you the back of the box. It says, Barbie doll and her sisters love the holiday. They have fun together in so many ways. They make each other gifts, share together on the ice, go for winter walks, bake with ginger and spice. But their favorite holiday thing to do is to be with each other and good friends like you. Boy, I wish the Mattel would bring out gorgeous sets like this again. Absolutely beautiful. I do have other sets that came out in, the late 90s, or I think in the early 2000s. I don't know if that's gonna stay. I am getting ready to take down my Thanksgiving stuff, and I'm kind of anxious, just finishing up the last few videos that I wanted to do before it comes down, or it's actually just my Thanksgiving video. And then I will be putting up my Barbie ornaments and sharing that with you in a video. Well, I'll show you the completed tree. I may share ornaments in little shorts because I love my Barbie tree. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of looking crooked there. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you haven't subscribed, please be sure to subscribe. I have an Instagram account called Sew for Dolls, just like the name of this channel. And I have more of my dolls on there. And the one, if you're just interested in Barbie, is called Pink Chic Barbie. If you like this video, please give me a like. Let me know what you think of these holiday sisters or what you think of the gift sets. And if you're getting ready for Christmas yet. So thank you so much for watching. And this was going to be a Freed from the Box Friday. I'm hoping to do more in this series. Hopefully I can, time it right. That is one of my challenges that I have, is timing things right. So thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe. Come back soon for more videos. And as always, keep enjoying your dolls. Bye-bye.